I recognize the honourable member for Halifax-Chebucto.
I would also like to question the minister responsible for residential tenancies, but by going back to the study from last week of ACORN about fixed-term leases, which uncovered a practice of landlords insisting on increases far in excess of the rent cap at the end of fixed terms, or the tenant, if they didn't pay it, would be evicted. And the study didn't even ask about this practice, but 19% of the tenants surveyed volunteered that this was something that had happened to them. One respondent said, "We moved units with our landlord and signed a fixed-term lease on the condition that we accept an illegal $300 rent increase. Soon after, the landlord sold the building and we were evicted." Does the minister recognize...
I called order. I've been, the last 4 days since I've been in this chair, I've been very strict with this part of the rules, and I called order. I recognize the honourable member, or the honourable minister for Service Nova Scotia.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I think all members in the House understand the tight rental market that we're living in. We have a housing crisis in this province that has been on the horizon for some time, Madam Speaker. That said, our government, we are making significant investments, historic investments, to create the ecosystem, to create more housing, Madam Speaker. That is the absolute solution to the housing crisis. More housing, more places that Nova Scotians can call home. So we have a plan. It's working. We'll continue to build on that plan. 40,000 units over the next 5 years, Madam Speaker. That's moving in the right direction.
I recognize the honourable member of Halifax-Chebucto.
Madam Speaker, if the fixed-term lease loophole were closed, these kinds of things wouldn't be taking place. The study is also very clear about the negative impacts on maintenance and repairs when tenants are living under the threat of the expiry of their fixed-term lease. One tenant says, "I'm anxious to even bring maintenance requests to the landlord to avoid seeming like a problem and getting evicted at the end of the fixed term." Is the minister even aware of the negative impacts on the daily lives of renters that come from the predominance of fixed-term leases?
I recognize the honourable minister of Service Nova Scotia.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I am aware of the impacts of a very low vacancy rate in this province is having on renters across the province. That's why we are moving forward with our housing plan, Madam Speaker. We're taking this head on. We're making historic investments. We're removing the provincial portion of the HST on new builds, Madam Speaker. We've expanded the more opportunities for skilled trades program. We're rolling out skilled trades programs into our schools to encourage the next generation of Nova Scotians to become skilled trades workers, Madam Speaker. We're going on, we can go on. But the fact is that the true solution, the absolute solution of the housing crisis is more supply. And we are, as a government, focused on getting that done. Thank you.